get your performance name from?
My name basically, Ernest. I'm the third generation Ernest in my family, so basically, just named myself after that. But that wasn't my name first though.
What was your first name?
My name was Ernest Peso.
Why that?
Nah, I changed it. My engineer named me that when I first started.
Okay.
So it was like cool for the moment, but when I started growing as an artist, I was like, I gotta go by something, more original, more me. And then there was a lot of pesos popping up, like name wise, there was a lot of different ones. So I just I would change my name. I changed it.
What's one underground artist from the city that you think is like underrated?
One of my homies, his name, there's a few, but we can go one. I say, my homeboy Lord Tay, but his rap name Tate Wilson now, but he pretty underrated. But he put in a lot of years. Like he started out battle rapping, and then he switched over to the music side, and he been killing ever since for real. So I think he real underrated. Like he should have been on for real.
Outside of music, what are other things you're interested in?
I would say sports. Something in the sports world. Like I don't know if I start my own football program or mentoring type of program, but definitely sports. Clothing. I like clothing and fashion, stuff like that.
What's the last thing you researched?
Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good ass question. They put me on the spot. It don't matter if it was significant or it was something. Yeah. I was just looking up scores to the playoff games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to watch it, so I was like, let me check up on the games, and I just researched that.
What do you think sets you apart from other artists in the city?
My honesty. In my music, I'm transparent. In my music, I try not to hold back. I make sure, with every verse, it's no filler. I try to make sure, I'm saying something. It's a point to, every verse. I hate just having, I hate when I hear, loose bars or, loose lines that don't mean nothing. It could have been something significant in that space. So I don't like wasting, lines. So definitely my honesty.
What are your views on marriage or having a family?
I'm big on it. I feel like having a family and foundation is one of the core values that's lost in today's society, because it seems like you get a kid, you have a kid, and it's the relationship goes, quote unquote, the father leaves. The typical story. So I'm super big on foundation and family and stuff like that.
What's your 5-year plan?
Ooh, my 5-year plan is to be very successful musically. One of the artists in this city to cross that threshold. Just take the music the higher heights and just to open up new doors, basically, through the music.
If you had a chance to put together an event, what would it be and who would it cater to?
At the moment, I will put together an event that highlights the lyricists of the city in Baltimore, because a lot of people be feeling we ain't got no rappers, or no, they can't really rap. These niggas here talk about this and that. They always talk about. No, I make sure I put together an event that displays it's people here that can really rap. That's that slept on. Something that it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. I put something crazy together.
Why did you choose music as your profession?
It chose me. I played ball my whole life. And then, as I started getting older, music always was there, since I was younger, but it was a talent, that was hitting, for real. And then once I started getting older, it was it just kept coming. It kept being in my heart, so I had to just go for it, for real. I just went for it.
To date, what song of yours is, the one that you're most proud
It's a song on my project Edge of a Half Moon. It's a song called Gravity. It's just like it's just my like favorite song. I feel like the verses in there was just so like honest, and I was basically talking to myself, but in two different perspectives. So I'm most proud of that.
For how long have you been in your profession?
Music
Yeah.
since I was 7 years now.
Okay.
Since 2012, 7 years.
So if you knew somebody who was basically essentially trying to become a rapper or become a part of the music industry, what would be some advice you would give to them?
Man, the advice I would give, to an up and comer would be like, just do what you want to do. Like don't get too caught up in like comments, likes, and views, or who like this and is they gonna like it. No, do what you enjoy making. Make the music that you like making. Like if it don't touch your soul, you can't expect it to touch somebody else's soul, or you can't expect them to feel it. So just do what you enjoy, basically.
Have you performed live a lot? Like,
yeah.
Okay. What's your prep for like a live performance?
First of all, it's hectic because everybody be hitting you like last minute and shit. Like, yo, you still going on at this time? Yo, you got any more tickets left? You got this, you got that. So it be hectic, but I try to basically before I perform live, I always pray to myself. You say a silent prayer, just basically just make sure everything goes smooth for me. I would listen to the songs that I'm going to perform, so I can. I already have them memorized, but just to keep going over them. And then when I get to the venue, I like to look at the scenery and see how the people reacting to this, or just observe everything and see how it's going. And just prep myself. I over prepare basically when I'm performing live.
What are 3 things that must travel with you every day?
My phone. I gotta have my glasses, man. Especially if it's something musically, I have to have my glasses.
It's like a part of your aesthetic?
Yeah, like I have to have my glasses. It like mellow me out. I don't know why, but it just mellow me out when I put my glasses on. And my wallet, shit. Yeah, my wallet. Yeah, my wallet.
Alright, Sober Addicts. What is its significance to you? And like, what is
Man, I was just having a conversation about it like earlier. But basically, it's Sober Addicts is like, regardless of like the BS, toxic and stuff we go through in the world, you have to find, a way to keep a clear mind and a clear outlet. So basically, staying sober through any addiction around you, for real.
What do you think is unique about your fans? I don't know if you call them fans yet, or the people that follow you.
I just like that they actually, they don't hear, they actually listening. Most of my core fans or the people that actually support me, they actually listen to the verses or listen to the songs, and they can pinpoint, when you said this, I remember that, or when you said that, it made me feel this type of way. So, like, they just actually listen, and they not afraid to express, that they listening or tell me certain lines or what this line did for them. So,
last question.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to the club or a party, you dancing, or you just a chill type that just go 1-2 to the music?
I barely go out, but I used to be a dancer. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but everybody shook off in Baltimore. Everybody used to shake off in Baltimore. Like, in '09, everybody danced. Like, '09 and before, like, everybody danced. So, I used to be a dancer. Now, like, if I go out, I'm laid back. Like, I just be, like, observing, chilling, chopping it up with my homie or something. Like, I be chilling. Like, I ain't getting sweaty and all that shit no more. They barely play club music now anyway, so be chilling.
But that was all the questions I had for you.
That was fire. What's up, y'all? It's Ernest IG. I just wrapped up the interview with Orange Pop. Make sure y'all follow me on all social networks at Ernest Third. That's ERNESTTHIRD. And make sure y'all tune in to Orange Pop to get all your exclusive episodes. Third time.